Look at this mess! I want this entire room absolutely spotless in 10 minutes, you understand me?
Jerry tugged at the door, but it wouldn't open. He was alone outside, with no way to get back in. Behind closed doors, the evil Toodles poured Tom a glass of magical poisonous milk. Tom's anger surged. His face became full red with blood. As he could not see his friend, Tom sat outside Jerry's mouse hole, unable to believe everything that had happened. It all began when Tom had been in love with Toodles, the elegant white cat, for years. Every time she passed by, his heart fluttered, beating so fast he wanted to hold her in his gaze. He was so in love that he desperately wanted her in his life, so he turned to Jerry and asked for his help. Jerry, despite being Tom's rival, secretly rooted for him. He'd seen Tom practice his love letters. Tom stayed up all night writing letters, trying to find the perfect one. He'd seen Tom fumble with flowers. Tom was very shy and scared to leave flowers at her house, and even once helped Tom when Tom's bow tie got tangled before a date.
You clean up all right, alley cat. Don't be late.
I requested the table specifically by the window. I thought the moonlight might complement your eyes.
You are quite the romantic, aren't you?
"We're having the wedding next week," Tom said, his voice cracking with emotion. He was happier than he had ever been. The news of the wedding filled Jerry with joy, and that night he worked tirelessly. He pressed the suit he had specially bought for Tom's wedding, perfect black suit for his best friend, wanting him to look handsome. He even baked a cake, a gesture born from love and years of friendship, for his only best friend's wedding. He cleaned and polished his best friend's wedding shoes, making sure his best friend looked his best on the big day.
Honestly, Jerry, I don't know why we spent all those years chasing each other when we could have just been relaxing like this.
Tom showed the diamond ring to Jerry he had bought for Toodles after many years of saving. The house transformed into a celebration waiting to happen. They were both truly happy, unaware of what was about to happen. The wedding was beautiful. Toodles looked stunning in her white veil, and Tom couldn't stop grinning. When they returned home, Toodles was charming, and Tom could see his wishes coming true, but he didn't know what was about to come next. Initially, everything seemed perfect. She brought them cookies. The cookies were so tasty that they couldn't get enough of them.
I'm so glad we could all get together like this. It's the perfect afternoon for cookies and friends.
She even played with them, making them feel that she was truly part of their family. The first week was magical. Toodles would often invite Jerry to tea parties, making Tom feel comfortable about Jerry.
"Oh, Jerry! Tom has told me so much about you. You're simply adorable." She made Jerry feel comfortable,
But it was all part of her tactics, until the day she broke the vase her grandmother had gifted her on her wedding day. She told Tom that Jerry was causing chaos in the house and had broken the special vase her grandmother had given her, filling Tom with anger. When Tom came to fight Jerry, she stepped in and stopped him, presenting herself as kind and virtuous to both Jerry and Tom. But then, things shifted. In the second week, she started avoiding Jerry. By the third week, the warmth in Toodles' smile vanished, replaced by a tight, brittle expression whenever Jerry entered the room. By the fifth week, she began making small, pointed comments. "Tom, darling, don't you think the house feels crowded?" By the sixth week, as soon as Tom left for work, Toodles shed her sweetness and her gentle mask slipped away.
Look at this mess! I want this entire room absolutely spotless in 10 minutes, you understand me? And faster on that mopping!
She forced Jerry to scrub the floors and hissed, "Don't you dare tell Tom, or I'll make sure you're thrown out into the cold." Toodles ordered Jerry to clean the kitchen, making him clean and set the silverware perfectly in place. She wouldn't even let Jerry eat the cheese, mocking him that it was expensive and that he wasn't worth enough to deserve it. But whenever Tom came home from work, Toodles' voice toward Jerry turned sweet again. But she deliberately ignored Jerry, even with Tom watching, making Jerry really feel he is worthless. Jerry tried to tell Tom the truth, but Tom's office work always came first. He acted it out, made faces and drew pictures, but Tom never looked up, always busy, always ignoring Jerry. But Toodles was always one step ahead. She cried crocodile tears.
Tom, why is Jerry being so mean to me? I've tried so hard to be nice.
The house that was once filled with happiness, laughter, and play, where everything felt good and joyful, suddenly turned into chaos, darkness, and loneliness. It became a haunted house, where friendship no longer existed, and only strangeness remained. Tom, blinded by love, would scold Jerry. "Come on, buddy, she's trying, give her a chance." This made Jerry more alone. Jerry cried through the nights. He could no longer bear what was happening to him. No one belonged to him. Tom, his only friend, was absent too. Weeks turned into months. Jerry grew quieter. His spark dimmed. He'd sit alone in his mouse hole, staring at old photos of him and Tom, back when things were simpler. Tom noticed, but misunderstood. "Jerry, are you jealous? Is that what this is about?" Jerry shook his head desperately, but Tom had already walked away. Now, things were about to change, but the cost would be high.
I said clean those windows faster!
Then, on one strange rainy night, Toodles knew Jerry had gone outside to throw the garbage, yet she closed the doors anyway. Jerry tugged at the door, but it wouldn't open. He was alone outside, with no way to get back in. Behind closed doors, the evil Toodles poured Tom a glass of magical poisonous milk, so he would remain fond of her and forget Jerry entirely. With every sip of the milk, Tom sank further into a dreamlike sleep, slowly forgetting everything around him. Tom grew deeply confused, sitting alone as he tried to understand what was really happening around him. And what came next was so unthinkable that Tom could not believe his own eyes. For Tom, it seemed like a normal day. He left for the office and Toodles saw him off. But halfway there, he realized he had forgotten his office bag, so he turned back home. When he reached home, through the door he heard voice of Toodles harshly ordering Jerry to clean the house. Tom couldn't believe.
Keep scrubbing, you lazy rodent! Faster! I want this place sparkling now! Oh, please, I'm trying my best.
Through the glass window he saw everything and couldn't believe it. His face burned red with anger. He confronted Toodles in anger, but she was so evil she kept on smiling and pretended as nothing happened. Tom's anger surged. His face became full red with blood as he could not see his friend being treated as worthless football. Jerry continued cleaning the floor, too scared of Toodles to stop and no longer believing Tom would save him. Tom lifted Jerry, set him gently on his shoulder and asked Toodles, "What is she doing with his friend?" But Toodles denied it without a flicker of guilt. "I did nothing," she said softly. "Jerry did it himself." Having seen the truth with his own eyes, Tom knew she was responsible for everything. His voice shook with rage as he shouted, "Get out of our house, now!"
How could you? You're choosing a mouse over your wife!
He shut his eyes, stunned by it all, recalling how cleverly Toodles had manipulated him. And this time, he stayed firm.
You can leave the house right now! Please leave my house!
See how fate works. She finally left the house on the very same stormy night she had once locked Jerry out. Tom sat outside Jerry's mouse hole, unable to believe everything that had happened. Shame weighed heavily on him. For years of friendship he had nearly destroyed, all for a girl. Memories flooded back. How Jerry had been happy for his wedding, how he had helped him so much, and how cruelly Tom had repaid him. The harsh words he had spoken echoed in his mind. Now, all he could do was cry and whisper apologies. Too late, like tears over spilled milk. Jerry emerged from his mouse hole, having seen over the last 2 days that Tom had truly realized his mistakes. Jerry shook Tom's hand, forgiving him at last. Their friendship was reborn, stronger than before and unbreakable. The house echoed with laughter once more. They were happy together, complete at last. But in Tom's heart, there was a quiet desire to do something for Jerry. So he baked Jerry's favorite cheesecake. Together in the kitchen, they laughed and had fun, enjoying each other's company once again. So what do you think? Was it truly Tom's mistake? Or was Toodles evil all along, trying to break a friendship built over years? Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more episodes.